My last drive before the lockdown almost a year ago was one of my best. Memories of that experience kept me going for all those months I was cooped up at home. Let's rewind to last March to know why. I was in Namibia for 3 full days driving the new Defender across some of the most desolate and spectacular terrain in the world. Namibia was pure Defender country and it felt right at home, be it ploughing across sandy tracks, wading upstream through rivers or tackling the dreaded Van Zyls Pass. And now I've got the Defender back with me. Now this isn't Namibia, there aren't any wild animals, there's no vast expanse of nothingness. I'm in and around Mumbai and quite frankly, this environment can be equally daunting. There's lots of traffic, there are bikes darting in and out, three-wheelers to contend with, potholes, ruts, all that sort of thing. So will the new Defender feel like Crocodile Dundee when he went to New York? Or will it slip seamlessly into the urban chaos? That's what we're going to find out first. To say that the Defender stands out from the scrum of other cars is an understatement. It's not just tall, it's the Mount Everest of SUVs. And it makes no pretense about being anything other than a hardcore off-roader. In fact, the Defender's boxiness is an integral part of its appeal, and true to its 4x4 DNA, it has a full-size spare on the tailgate. And what I just love is how modern and contemporary something meant to be old school can be. There's fantastic detailing all around. Just look at the circular lights which look so cool and classy. Top marks then to the designers for making such a wonderfully modern interpretation of the original icon. Whoa, it's quite a trek to get in here, even in full access mode. Now, if you've spent around a crore for something so big, chances are you're going to be chauffeur driven. So what's the backseat like? In a word, comfortable. There's loads of space, good leg room, good under thigh support. Headroom of course is fantastic, great visibility all around, and you've even got this sloping floor for your feet. It serves as a footrest. So overall quite comfy, flip down armrest. So yes, even this car, which has been designed to conquer mountains, makes for a very good chauffeur driven car too. So the middle row is great, but what about the third row? Now you get a 7-seat option, so let's check that out. Whew, I think it's best for kids, really small kids. I'm not even going to attempt to get in there. Okay, it's finally time to get down to driving this big, tall Landy. You sit really high in the Defender and I'm in normal height, not even in off-road height, and still it feels like I'm sitting on the first floor. Fantastic view ahead, great commanding position, and it's a very special place because even the cabin, the ambience is just absolutely fantastic. It's got this special blend of luxury and ruggedness, really premium materials. At the same time, you've got these rubberized textures everywhere, huge bins, lots of shelves, lots of places to keep things. So a very practical cabin as well. The cabin just drips with superbly executed details. I love this massive shelf that runs the width of the dashboard. Just look at these exposed screw heads that smack of the car's toughness. And look at the luxury bits like double stitch leather trim and this lovely wood finish. And standard with the new Defender is the PV Pro infotainment system, which is absolutely feature packed. It's got all the toys. The dash is also very configurable. You get navigation, you get your trip summary, you get 4x4 information. The only thing is these steering mounted buttons, they could be a bit more responsive. Now, quite a glitch is that the 360-degree camera didn't work properly. Now, this shouldn't happen in a car that's expected to survive hell. The gizmos in the Pivi Pro system are pretty cool. You get all kinds of stats and data to thrill the off-roader in you. You can also play around with the Terrain Response 2 system, which has as many as 6 different modes for every conceivable surface. But for now, it's just regular tarmac I'm going to be driving on. Now in India, the Defender's been launched with just one engine option. It's a 2-liter turbo petrol, a 4-cylinder unit, which puts out an impressive 300 horsepower. Impressive because that's quite a lot for such a small 2-liter engine. Performance is pretty good in town. It's refined, keeps up with traffic. There's a nice seamless surge of power, but you do miss that low-end torque, that low-end grunt. So if that's what you want, it may make sense to wait for the 3-liter diesel that's coming later this year. Now the Defender, it's been designed to swim up rivers, sprint up sand dunes, eat rocks for breakfast. So you expect the suspension to be beefy and have a certain lumpiness, especially at low speeds. But quite frankly, it's surprisingly compliant. The air suspension, which is standard across all variants, is responsible for the Defender's cushy ride, which just cocoons you from any surface. You don't have to think twice before dropping the inside wheels off the road. The long travel suspension just soaks it all up. I can safely say that on the worst possible roads, no other SUV feels as comfy. Mention must be made of the chassis. It's no longer a body-on-frame which has underpinned the Defender's forefathers for over 70 years. What you get now is a brand new aluminium monocoque, which Land Rover says is even stiffer and tougher. Now you expect the Defender to be absolutely brilliant off-road because that's what it was designed to be. But what you don't expect is the Defender to be a good highway car, and that's the part that really astonished me. Now don't forget, this is a big, heavy SUV, a very tall SUV with a high center of gravity. But apart from a little bit of sideways rocking and a little bit of body roll, well, there is body roll, this car feels very planted. The confidence you get stems from a steering that is nice and direct, which gives you a good sense of control. Now, no true test of the Defender can be without us taking it off-road. And by off-road, I mean properly off-road. Yes, we've saved the best bit for the last. We are at the learnoffroad.com's grounds on this hill for the Landy to have some fun. A great off-roader is one that maximizes traction and grip to prevent you from getting bogged down. And the Defender does just that brilliantly. Time to switch to low range, elevate the suspension to its max ground clearance of 290 mm, select rock mode, which electronically locks the center and rear diffs, and all this with the touch of a button. It's so amazingly easy. Okay, let's put it through its paces, which is at 4 kilometers an hour, but at a crazy lean angle, which is right now 18 degrees, and oh my god, it is you can scare yourself at crawling speeds. You have to have full faith in its electronics. My god, that was 24 degrees it had gone to. And yeah, okay, let's now give it a thing. Check the Oh my God. Wow. Amazing what it can do. The Defender's unbeatable off-road capability is a given. It's the reason to be. But the thing is that it goes beyond its brief. It's equally at home doing 150 k's on the highway as it is doing 15 k's in city traffic or slithering down a cliff at 5 kph. And it's this versatility, the day-to-day usability which you can enjoy completely regardless of the conditions, that makes this reborn icon so very special.